Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to our pitch event. We restart again today. We are Asia pitch event, but we follow this afternoon with Europe as well. We are so happy to bring new funders live online and pitch their great idea. I have to say, today I'm experiencing some problem with my connection. If I get connected, please stay, don't go. Unfortunately, technology is beautiful, but sometimes it let you down. So hope won today. I won't take any more time, and please let me introduce our four great founders. As you can see, Ajit Vahadane, Patrick Poirier, George Antaki, Sara, Saeed. So before starting, anyone wants to make any questions, please do it. Write them, and we are more than happy to bring your question to our founders. So we start with founder number one, but one last thing, we go live on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, so you can follow up us there. So Ajit Vahadane, CEO of Press Solution PVT Ltd, headquartered in Mumbai, India. Sector personal safety, social impact, disaster management, mobile app, deep tech security and defense. Pre-C round USD 100K. How's it going, Ajit?
I'm okay. This is my lifetime's dream to make this app. My parents were full-time social workers. I am full-time social worker. We are going to change the personal safety of the whole world. That's the whole idea. This is a personal safety mobile app to save people's lives in any dangerous situation. And the idea is to convert every smartphone in the world into a powerful life-saving device to save people's lives. The world is a family, is a MTP for us. We are targeting these major issues which are every single country is harassed with: shortage of blood in hundreds of countries, shortage of organs in every single country, deaths in road accidents. India is number one. It's a global problem. Rapes and harassment of women, it's a global problem, as well as natural and man-made disasters. It's a global problem. We have a network of 10,000 social workers all over India. And this mobile app is just the outcome of what we are doing at the ground level. Right now, we have a network which is providing blood to about 2 to 300 patients every single day right now. We want to scale it up. Then when we reach this level, then we thought of making this mobile app. Mobile app was not in our mind when we started. Our ground level work is going on. Whether app comes or not, that's not an issue at all. But we want to scale it up. So that's why we have developed this app 3 times. After developing, we launched it on Google Play Store. We did the product market fit as well as the pricing survey, which is fantastic. But now by this time, all our money is finished. So we're waiting for investors to develop this again for the 4th time. You can see our website, what we're doing at ground level all over India. We have experts from all these fields who are our mentors. Every single feature is designed with the help of all these experts who are you can see on the website. So these are the issues that we are handling. There are 3 features where you can get the blood in emergency. There is a lock screen. If the accident happens in your city or in another city or in another country, within 5 minutes, your family will come to know about this accident within 5 minutes. This lock screen also will help boosting the organ donation. As suppose the accident happens, you are admitted to a ICU. From our lock screen, which is automatically generated in our mobile app, the hospital management knows that you are an organ donor. So before your death, the whole negotiation with the family happens, and once you are expired, immediately the organs can be taken out. The main issue world over is time is wasted in discussing the problem with the family after the death. So we have avoided all that. Then there are warnings that used to be given on highways. We have just received the black spots. When you are going on highway, you will get the warning before the accident spot arrives. Then we have emergency alarms, 2 alarms. One is for ladies who go outside, and if they are in dangerous situation, they can trigger the alarm. Whole family will come to know about the Google position, as well as they'll get the message. The family can rush to the spot to help the woman. If the person is it works 2 way. If the person is at home, say your grandmother or grandparents or a lonely patients or lonely people at home, you're working outside. If they trigger, the people from neighboring, your neighbors will rush to that. Who will rush? That's all decided in the registration process. Only the reliable people will rush to the rescue. Then we have a mega search. You go to the state, you can go to district, and you find out blood donors, blood banks, uh, NGOs, local leaders, medical shops, fire brigade, police, ambulances, everything you can find the mega search. Event management, it's specially made for arranging blood donation camps to help the blood banks. It's a fantastic event management system. Nobody can beat it. It's a very easy two-way communication system between the blood donors and the blood bank. You can arrange any event, birthday party or political meeting or office group and all that. It's only a drop-down menu, but basically designed for blood banks to arrange blood donation camps. Then we have a greeting card section, which is very minor but beautiful one. We are going to target all these people all around the world who are saying good morning and good night for no reason. They're very boring people. We are going to utilize those people to promote our app. They'll be very happily promoting our app. That's another one. And our product market fit as well as the pricing survey was fantastic. You can see the results. It is there uploaded on the website also. We are going to charge 300 rupees per year.
Ajit, sorry. You have 1 more minute after you need to close the pitch.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
We are going to charge 300 rupees per person per year. And our target audience is anybody who is using the smartphone. So even if we get 0.1 of 0.1%, a minor fraction of whole market, we can be profitable. In 2 or 3 years' time, we shall be profitable. 1% of 1% target audience we are getting, and we shall be profitable only in India. We have done the certification courses for promoting our app from OpenEXO, from Startup School, Y Combinator, as well as Google UX. As per Google UX, the whole thing has been designed. It has to be developed again for the 4th time. These are my parents who are no more, but they are full-time social workers. My younger brother is a full-time social worker. He is a co-founder. We are trying to contact different state governments in India for a collaboration, but we are waiting. We already met VIPs of the country, but we are waiting for funding to come in. And there are 4 more mobile apps we are working on, but that's later. Thanks a lot. This is all.
Thank you, Ajit. As we have so much time to talk about your business model, shall we cover it? How do you make money?
I'm ready to answer any of your questions if you have.
Yes, I'm asking, how do you make money?
We are going to charge 300 rupees. I already presented you the scenario. We did the pricing survey. We are going to charge 300 rupees per year per person. And out of the whole target audience, if we get 1% of 1% in the global target audience, we become profitable. 1% of 1% target audience. We shall be profitable only in India. Outside it will be much more.
How do you reach your target audience?
We have 10,000 social workers. Even when we launched our prototype, 10,000 downloads came from our own network. We didn't spend a penny on advertising. We have a huge network. They will push our mobile app. We are not worried about getting the customers. We have a huge network of social workers who are waiting for a mobile app. They will help us. We meet very often.
I mean, you're managing pretty many users on your applications. You have the hospitals, the people who are searching for organs, blood. So how do you manage all of it?
We have a huge list which we have collected over 7 years now. We are going to, in fact, when we launched the prototype, we had uploaded 2,000 blood donors in Bombay, 2,000 in Pune, 2,000 in Aurangabad, and everything was working fine. But as our money finished and our app development team left, it was working fine. But now all social workers are asking when you're going to launch it. Let us see whenever we get it. I was finalist two
But-
times for 2 seasons of Shark Tank India.
But is the application working now?
Now Google Play Store has removed it. There are so many compliances which came, we can't do it. Our app development team has left. So let us see.
So how much are you looking for now?
100,000
In this round.
for 15%.
And what are you going to do with this money?
Immediately, we want to develop the app and start our own small team of 2 app developers, one front end, one back end, and we shall do this everything with this with little money left for social media marketing. This 100,000 is more than enough for starting our own app development team.
You will start me. You are in India now, okay? Do you have any
Yes.
idea in your planning? Are you going abroad after succeed in India? You want to expand outside India?
In fact, one investor I went to London to meet that investor. He's interested. Then my daughter is in New York. She might resign if this works very well. She might resign. She's a manager in TikTok in New York. So we might start another office in Singapore or New York or London. We already spoke to many people. Let us see.
Why you're doing this? I mean, I do believe any founder must have a huge hope, and I would say what brings founder to startup, because startup is very challenging, is dreams and hope and passion. So what brings you to challenge yourself in this venture?
See, every India's topmost about 50 investors we have been interviewed after we really got a big calling from all investors when we reached the Shark Tank India. Twice we reached the finals. Now all these people are ready to fund us once we show the revenue. Right now there is no revenue. In fact, when we launched the prototype, there was no revenue. It was all free, and we wanted to test the whole app. It was not paid one. But so many people are ready to invest in us, provided we show the revenue. To show the revenue, we need to redevelop the app for the 4th time, and we need money for that. That's the problem.
If you can, in 10 seconds, convince investors why they should give you the money, what would you like to say?
See, this is my lifetime dream. I am not going to die before making this a success. My 7 years have gone into this full time. My lifetime saving has gone into this, and I will make it a big impact on the world. Not just profit. I am looking far beyond profit. Forget profit. Profit, you will get it. We want to save people's lives around the world, to show Mother India takes care of the whole world. That's my dream. Money will come. That's not a big deal.
Ajit, thank you so much. I really appreciate your effort, and I do hope you will make this done. I'm sure you will. Thank you
Let us
so
see.
much.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure. So we are moving to our second founder, and Patrick Poirier, CEO of Fanance, headquartered Bali, investing around pre-seed USD 250. How's it going, Patrick?
It's going great. Should I make also a quick intro about myself first?
Waiting for Patrick.
Yes, is it the buffering on my side or on your side? Okay, I'll just start. Yeah, I'm Patrick. I used to do mostly artificial intelligence for many years, and eventually I started making just more money in crypto, so I made the transition full-time in 2017. And there's a lot of problem in this industry, but there's one right now that I'm pretty passionate about. So I can talk about Fanance, which is a social media monetization platform. So if you look at the problem in social media, is that there's 1.3 billion fans that currently earn nothing. And they spend on average 5 hours a day. It's a subgroup of a much larger group on social media. Meanwhile, if you look at traders, like whether it's stock market or Forex, there's 12 millions of them who actually lose money. It's 90% of them who are not successful. So the question here is, can we merge the two? What we want to do is a social media monetization platform where the users can invest and generate income in the things they understand. So this way they don't have to spend massive amount of learning curve understanding the stock market. They can just invest in content and content creators that are about to trend. So we're designing a model that enables to make such investments. We have a product demo, so we can discuss that after. But meanwhile, we have 3 target segments. One is the followers themselves, because there's very not much on the market that give them money for doing what they do. On average, they spend on 2 hours a day on social media. A lot of them are men's, and based on our market research, the primary early adopters will be crypto users because it's much easier for them to understand what we're doing. Meanwhile, the influencers themselves, they spend a lot more time, and the vast majority of them are actually women, and it's a good match between the two. Meanwhile, there's also influencers agency that are really popular, and that's another target market that we are interested in. So in terms of traction, over the past several weeks, we've established a partnership with MetaSense. It's one of those agencies. They have 2,500 content creators that they have relationship with, which in turn have reached to 500 million social media users. Meanwhile, we have also partnership with Curator and Andromeda, but that's for cross promotion, more on the kind of crypto market itself. So our outreach strategy is to onboard the Curator experts first. It's a community of 57 crypto experts. I'm one of them. So we can get them as alpha testers on our app, get them onboarded, clean up what we're doing, and eventually we'll let them bring in their own smaller community. And then every users on the platform will have access to onboard 2 more users every week. And we're using a referral code. So this way, there's the affiliate marketing that come into play. This way, we'll reach like a critical mass of users to about 100,000 users. And based on our financial model, because we make money on transaction fee that get transacted on our platform. And if we have 100,000 users, our financial model predict that we'll be making about $90,000 a day on transaction income. This is what we use to pay ourselves, the content creators, and the fans themselves. So if you look at the content creator economy itself, there's 4.7 billion social media users in the world. And currently, the content creator itself, they split 250 billion of revenue per year. And in the next 4 years, it's expected to double. So we use the bottom-up approach to evaluate the size of our market, which we think is around 144 billion. But this will grow and double in the next 4 years if those numbers are correct. In terms of competitors, the vast majority are not rewarding users, the social media fans themselves. So there's only a handful of them that do. And our closest competitors is called Friendtech. They did launch just 1 month ago. And in that 1 month, they have accumulated 144,000 users. And currently, the company itself, Friendtech, makes more money than the entirety of Bitcoin miners in the world. So they made just $1 million just yesterday in just fees that they've collected. But they designed their system a bit incorrectly. So users can actually lose a lot of money, just like on the stock market. So they're not really fixing the problem that stockbrokers lose money. So this is what a main point of our differentiation factor. So I'm Patrick. I used to run a $10 million crypto fund. I've designed other cryptocurrency. One of them has 423 million market cap nowadays. I've launched a lot of startup. Christopher has done one of his previous product is a product designer. Is used by 100 million users in the banking sector. Nicola is our CTO. He has more than 10 years in this and is specialized in crypto. And Shantanu sold one of his previous business. He specialized more on the marketing side. So we need a 250K pre-seed investment. And the majority of this is that our team can do everything. And because of our relationship with the other entity, we basically have everything we need to scale $200,000 with that 250K. So please feel free to join us on our website and come to our Telegram group, and we'll discuss that further. And at this point, feel free to ask questions.
Thank you, Patrick. Before we start, anyone wants to make any question, please just make them, and we bring to Patrick. And as we don't bring anyone to the end again because we experience some problem with the connection, any question, please do it now. Patrick, what's the pain points here?
The pain point is that people who spend 5 hours a day on social media are not earning anything. So they accumulate a lot of knowledge about what is trending and what is quality content. And when they click on a like, they like something, it powers the recommendation engine for other users to find that content as well. But they are not rewarded for that activity. It's just the platform who benefit from that and the influencers themselves. So we've seen in the crypto space, there's play to earn that is really popular. In the Philippines during COVID, people were playing games and earning income in crypto, just playing games. So it's a known kind of way to reward users that normally don't get paid for doing an activity, because you can make money on the transaction fee, because there's a lot of speculators that buy crypto and sell crypto. So we can make money there. And then we kind of reward our users that make that possible, basically. So it's more like a win-win between our users and ourselves.
But you're not creating a crypto trading platform. You do something different.
Yeah, but we'll be doing the market making on our own token when people transact on it. So that's a significant amount of income. That's basically what I do for work at the moment.
Okay, but when it comes to the social media side, okay, because for example, trading platform, they are not that much care about social media and posting and so on. You have something between, right? How you exactly define? Say again?
Sorry. We are purely a monetization platform. We are not competing with Twitter or YouTube and so on.
Yeah. Can you specify a little bit better your business model?
Yeah. So like say that you're on Twitter and you know some content creators that you like and you like their content. You can come on our platform. You can link that you want to make a proof of stake on that content creator. And then the more people come stake on that content creator, you split the revenue of the transaction volume when you stake and unstake, and when there's transaction volume on the token itself. So our closest competitor, Frentech, is a very similar model. And let's say they collected $1 million in fees of transaction fee yesterday alone on 200,000 users. So it's a lot of income.
You are pretty early. That's a pre-seed round and 250K USD. Now, how are you going to use this money, and how do you believe you can compete with your competitors and succeed?
Yeah. So the closest competitor, they launch with major flaws where they are not fixing the problem that, stockbrokers, 90% of them lose money. It's a really challenging kind of industry to make money on. So in our case, the asset value cannot really go down because it's a proof of stake. So you lock certain amount of money, and then on the transaction fee that get traded on the token, we reward users for having staked their money. So it's a way that you make less, but you don't have a chance to lose, essentially. The worst thing that could happen is that you lock your money and you get no reward for it, but you can get your money back. So you don't really lose that way. So we are solving the problem that too many people require too much knowledge and are at risk of losing their capital when they make an investment.
This is why the majority lose money.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, easy. It's not easy at all to trade.
Exactly.
Crypto, whatever you're going to trade, it's a difficult job, if we
Yeah.
can call job. Uh, Now, are we going to use this money, the pre-seed round, and who are the investors you're looking for? The investor persona, do you have in mind?
The best type of investors for us would be an angel that is actually a content creator, an influencer of some sort. That would be ideal. Otherwise, it's any investors that have relationship with our target market, that could be like agency, like esports, like sports, all kinds of large industry, fashion, any of those things, or in crypto, would be pretty great. In terms of what we want to use the money for is to pay our own salary for the next few months as we launch. Uh, we are building everything right now bootstrapped, but once we launch, we need to have a bit of spending on marketing, even though we'll be onboarding influencers and it's not really costing us that much there. We still want to have money to do advertising to expand more quickly. Because the biggest competitor launched a month ago, so the clock is ticking. We need to launch really quickly first. They launched on a very specific chain called Base, by Coinbase. So many other blockchains currently don't have such a system. So this is opportunity also to launch on the different chain than themselves, because Base is very new and very limited amount of users there.
So let me close. I ask this question at the end when we bring all funders, but today we need to short our pitch event because connection is not great, and don't want to lose all of you guys. So, if 10 seconds of your elevator pitch, how do you convince? What you would like to say to investors to convince them to invest?
There's been the studies that demonstrate that no other industry beside crypto industry has created so many millionaires in the last 10 years. When at scale, you can be $1 billion business within just a few months. It never happened except maybe AI, but it's a very small handful of people who benefit from AI company. So the scalability is insane when it scale. So I think we have a good shot there.
Patrick, I really thank you for coming to pitch to our event today. I'm very sorry we had some problems, but in EquityMatch we try to do all we can to help you to post your round. So as I would like to specify that we don't facilitate investments, right? What our concept of pitch event is bringing funders to talk about the business. We leave investors get in touch with them directly. Of course, investor can come to us and we make an introduction, but we don't do this for money. We don't charge any money to our funders, neither investors. So what we do, we run a TV show. So we bring funders, investors, investors as audience. Sometimes we bring one of them as guests, but only to allow funders to talk. Because some funders, they came to us and asking introductions and so on. We don't do this. We bring funders to the event because we want to give them the voice. We want to give them opportunity to pitch. But you must look at our pitch event as a live TV show, right? So that's why we do this. We repeat this every Tuesday and Wednesday. So Tuesday and Thursday. But this is our concept. We do not facilitate any form of investment. Any. We leave investors get in touch with you, and we leave you get in touch with investors. What we do, we are in between. We as a TV, we try to give you the stage where to talk. I hope I'm being clear. So I took away some probably misunderstanding. So let me move to our founder number 3. And George Antaki, founder and CEO of Paquik, headquartered in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Emirates are doing extremely well now in startup. They are investing so much money, and you must be very happy, George, to be there. Logistics, around $500,000 in USD. How's it going?
Fine. How are you?
Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you so much for coming, George. Please give an introduction to yourself and just go straight to pitch. Don't wait for me.
Oh, let me introduce myself first. My name is George Antaki. I'm from Greek origin. I have a bachelor degree in business administration with over 15 years of working experience. I started with BMW AG as a marketing coordinator and certified sales executive for 3 years, followed by 2 years with Volkswagen AG as an assistant brand manager. Later on, I joined my family business, Giant Management and Trading, as a general manager for almost 10 years. I'm excited to present to you Paquik, our innovative startup that will disrupt the shipping industry. So let's get started. Thank you for your time. Actually, Paquik helps you send items with traveler rather than courier, because in today's world, efficient and quick deliveries are very important for both individuals and companies. The traditional courier companies usually have expensive prices or shipping fees, which frustrate the customers. In addition to the routine and delays, which becomes a norm nowadays than being the exception, and it results to unhappy customers. Now in the market, there is no easy way, and the absence of an easy way to find traveler nearby who could handle those delivery is a big gap in the market. So we imagined a world where shipping becomes more than reliable and cost effective, but could make connection between people from different lifestyles using the power of community. We wanted to create a unique solution that benefits both sender and travelers, where senders could be able to save money when sending anywhere, anytime, and travelers could be able to make money while traveling and giving hand. So we wanted a solution, a win-win solution that makes the shipping more than a transaction, but makes connection and some impact on the global market. Okay. So we founded Paquik. Paquik is the first of its kind in United Arab Emirates and even in the Middle East. Paquik is a platform driven by people. It helps them send items and documents with travelers all around the world faster and cheaper than any usual courier. We provide 3 main services. The VIP and emergency service, which is a door-to-door delivery service. It will be handled by a Paquik crew, a trustee crew, who will satisfy the demand local, regional, or even international within 24 hours. For the regular shipments, it's a peer-to-peer delivery service between travelers and senders, local, regional, and international also, which is faster and cheaper than usual courier. Our optional indemnity service, it's for senders where they can put themselves the compensation amount that they need to be compensated of, up to 500 USD per deal. Our journey started by end of year 2021, when we started our research and studies. It showed a big gap and a huge potential in the market. During the year 2022, we succeeded to obtain all the NOCs and the approvals from authorities in United Arab Emirates. We established Paquik as a legal entity, and we started development of our platform. By year 2023, this year, we tested the app, we improved our platform, and we successfully launched it on last month, on 2nd of August, actually. Now is the best time to launch Paquik because Paquik meets many demands, which is Paquik helps to reduce the travel cost and make it more affordable. It helps also to reduce the carbon impact on the planet because the traditional shipping methods are causing, because we are using the existing means of transport that is already operating. Paquik also helps to meet the demands of the high demands of express delivery by e-commerce, which is a struggle that is facing the supply chain and the last mile delivery companies. Now, due to the high demand and the specific demand of United Arab Emirates, we chose not to go with an MVP. We developed a more advanced version of Paquik. We used the scalable technology, Flutter technology. We implemented several features to make the experience of the user more seamless and more user-friendly. We have more than 6-7 features, which is a notification, live tracking. We have rating and review. We can provide gift cards and voucher. Our platform is well organized. The market in the first half of the 2023, more than 90 million travelers arrived to the MENA region, where half of them headed to the GCC. And more than 20 million also came to the United Arab Emirates. So our initial focus will be on the United Arab Emirates because it will facilitate matching between senders and travelers. which will make the how I can say it, the working on the app is more effective. Our target audience is 100% individuals. They could be senders from all over the world. They could be even travelers who wants to make money. We are proud to announce that after 45 days of launching, we attracted 120 users organically without paying any penny. We started educating actually our audience a few months ago. We posted many social media content, attractive content to educate our audience about this new concept. We are using the digital marketing on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We are now starting our pay-per-click campaign on Facebook, Instagram, and later on it will be conducted on Google Ads. We will improve our SEO position in the internet. This strategy will help us also to reach a larger audience, to boost the app downloads, and in the meantime to regenerate some leads. As a competitor, Paquik is the first in UAE in the Middle East. If we focused on the MENA region, we can see Hitchhiker and Cheap.Hali, where both of them concentrating on cross-border shopping. Actually, Paquik is more into cross-border shipping. Hitchhiker has to improve his user interface, and he has a problem posting photos for shipments. Cheap.Hali, he has a good user interface, but has a problem for payment. Paquik makes money using on a commission basis business model, where we have three main income streams. For the regular service, we charge 30% on the agreed amount between senders and travelers. For an indemnity service, we charge 10% of the fixed amount. And for the VIP and emergency service, the total income will be in favor of Paquik. We have been self-funded for the last 2.5 years, and now we are seeking 500K USD for the next 12 months to be used for team expansion, as we are planning to hire some professional in the domain, marketing, financial, and operation. We want to cover the product development and improvement and use the rest of the fund for marketing and operations to scale effectively. Our team for the time being consists of the two founders, which is me and my brother Roger, who has a bachelor degree in civil engineering with more than 8 years of business management experience. Together with our father, Elian, he is our business consultant. He has more than 55 years of business management experience. He has a bachelor degree in French literature and in math. Thank you for your time. Feel free to ask any question.
Thank you, George. Let me start with safety. You're using travelers. How do you make sure that everything goes well?
Actually, it's a very good question. Everybody asks about safety. You know, safety and accuracy is our most important thing now in the operation of our app. To make sure that everything goes smooth, we have taken several measurements, starting from asking our users to upload their proof of identity whenever they want to post any trip or shipment. Followed by that, when they are going to post any shipment, they will check our prohibited items list, which is the items that is illegal to be sent in every means of transport. Then they could fix also the indemnity service against loss or damage. We always encourage our users to meet in public places for safety. The packages must be unpacked, unsealed when it's exchanged between senders and travelers on the collecting date, so the traveler could be able to inspect the item and to check if it's in conformity with what he agreed on. And our customer service also always following up each deal closely, so he can solve any problem whenever it arises. By end of each deal, also we have a rating and review system where everybody could rate his experience with the app and even with the other users. So this rating and review could be able to be used later on whenever a new deal appears, so you can check the rating and review of every user. We are working also on a system to link the Facebook profile of each user with our app, so you can check the lifestyle or even the social media account of the one who you are going to deal with.
In terms of stage, where is your stage now?
We consider
development, because you're already in a good position, right?
Yeah, because we already have an operating app. It's been launched 1 month and a half ago. Our app is not an MVP or a prototype. It's a ready to generate revenue app. We need funds, as I said, to hire professionals in their domain so we can scale effectively. There is a big and a huge potential here in the market that we want to take advantage of, especially after the pandemic.
But in terms of funding, are you going to use this funding? Do you have any plan to go outside Emirates?
Yeah, 50% of the funds will be used for team expansion. Around 15% will be used for product improvement. The rest for marketing. We want to conduct some effective marketing campaigns and use the services of the influencers. And then we need to expand our office to fit our team and to cover the operation cost also.
In terms of investor, do you have an investor in mind that really fit your what you need?
Actually, we are looking for smart money, first of all, because we need support also with the investors. We are looking for angel investors, VCs, whoever who can join us in this mission and who can help us also and be contributing in disrupting this shipping industry now.
Let me give you the last 10 seconds. If you have any message to deliver to investors that they would like to invest in your startup, and you can convince them, what would be?
What I tell them that they are when they are investing in Paquik, they are not just funding a startup. They are joining a mission to disrupt the shipping industry, to make impact. Using the sharing economy, the crowd shipping, because the sharing economy the last decade has been booming, So they are doing something to change the world, I believe.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you very much, Max.
Thank you. Now, I will introduce yourself. Sara Saeed, founder and CEO of Sehat Kahani, headquartered in Singapore, South Asia, MENA. Digital health, healthcare, and biotechnology. Ongoing series round, 500K left, 2.5 million, which means has been already closed. Thank you, Sara, for coming to our pitch event. And please, if you want to give introduction to yourself before and after, just go straight to pitch. Thank you.
Sure. I would love to have my slides on. Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Sara Saeed. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Sehat Kahani, which means story of health for someone who doesn't understand Urdu. And I'm the co-founder of the only telemedicine company from Pakistan that came in the Forbes 100 to Watch Asia list from Pakistan. So it made me very proud as a female founder. And Sehat Kahani, or Story of Health, is created or co-founded by me and my co-founder, Dr. Ifat Zafar Agha. A little bit about myself. I was born and brought up in Pakistan. I was 5 years old when my parents told me that I had to become a doctor. And that's what all middle-class parents who have money to educate their daughters do in my country. They make their daughters doctors. When I reached to my medical college, I saw that 90% of my class was made up of women themselves, which gives rise to a very interesting statistics that I'm sharing with you right now. Pakistan has 245,000 doctors. 80% or more are female doctors in the country. We have a huge propensity to create women doctors. However, unfortunately, due to socio-cultural barriers and them becoming doctor brides, which is a term we normally use for female doctors in Pakistan, who graduate but never practice because they marry and are given house or child responsibility and asked or forced to give up their profession, a huge 40% of these doctors never work. Additionally, a large number of doctors leave the country for better work opportunities, and Pakistan is left with half a doctor for 1,000 patients. What I also saw while doing the last year of my medical college, which is called house job, or it's the attachment that you do in the hospital, I saw that every patient, every fifth or sixth patient that I saw in that tertiary care hospital came to die comfortably. Because there aren't many doctors available across in Pakistan, particularly in rural areas, unfortunately, half of our population, and Pakistan is the fifth largest population in the world, so the 110 million people, a whooping 110 million people, never get to see a doctor in their lifetime. When I graduated, I also became a doctor bride. Difference in my journey was I started working in radiology, started doing my residency, became pregnant, quit, had to move to a new city with my husband. In between my pregnancy, before moving to a new city, I used to do a small clinic in an urban slum just to kill time. When I went from that community, they couldn't find a doctor to replace me. When I went to a new city, I started doing on-call consultations through a nurse in that clinic. And that led to my aha moment that if we can connect all women doctors in the country through telemedicine to patients across the country, we can solve the problem of doctor brides and solve the problem of quality healthcare. And what aided us was that Pakistan is also a population that has 49% smartphone penetration and 85% tele density. So I created Sehat Kahani, a digital healthcare platform that connects a large majority of primarily women doctors, working and non-working, coming back after a break, to patients who can take quality healthcare using an online chat, audio, and video consultation platform for consultations, diagnostics, and e-pharmacy. Sehat Kahani works in 3 ways. We leave no one behind. So for low-income areas where patients don't have access to technology themselves, don't have access to smartphones, we upgrade traditional clinics into becoming telemedicine centers. A patient walks in and a nurse connects the patient to an online doctor. For urban areas, we have a mobile application. This mobile application is used by individual consumers, like people like you and me, but it's primarily given to corporate users through the insurance company as an alternative to outpatient coverage, which is by far our most successful and revenue-generating vertical today. What makes us different is that we have a multi-population focus. 64% of Pakistan is rural, and we are by far the biggest telemedicine player for them. We have also captured 20% of the corporate market and 90% of the corporate insurance market in the country. What makes us different is we value customers, which are doctors and patients. We have a 24/7 helpline that allows any patient to get feedback, or we connect them to an alternative doctor within 15 minutes if their consultation is dropped or missed. We also give flexible working hours to doctors. They can work 3 hours a day, 3 days a week, or 1 hour a day, 1 day a week. It totally depends on them. In the last 5 years that Sehat Kahani has worked, we have created a network of 7,500 doctors. 90% are women, 81% in Pakistan, but 19% international as well. Today, we host 40 plus specialities, and interestingly, our doctors earn as much as physical doctors do in the country. Sehat Kahani has a network of 62 clinics across low-income or rural areas where doctors are not available. For a corporate application, we service 715 corporates today, the largest by any telemedicine player. We've done 2.5 million consultations till date, have 1.5 million users, and have impacted 7.2 lives. This is a snapshot of corporates that use Sehat Kahani service. In 2022-23, Sehat Kahani created GTV of $3.4 million. We did 1.3 million consultations and had a 38% follow-up rate. This is our team that has made it all possible. We have a one-stop shop technology that allows any patient to consult to a doctor in less than 60 seconds. It is an absolutely simple app to use. How we're growing forward is we're introducing online pharmacy and claim management on our corporate application, premium health and home health care in our consumer app, and we are now branching out and converting basic health units by the government for our e-clinics vertical to launch our clinics across Pakistan. We are raising a Series A round of $3 million. We've already done 2.5 million, and prominent investors from Singapore, US have joined the round. We're just $500,000 short to close the round. And that will lead us to our regional expansion. We aim to go to Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and Africa next, taking our corporate application outside Pakistan into different regions. And I truly believe that Sehat Kahani has the potential to not only change lives, but also increase the quality of life for the patient itself. So I hope that you can join us in creating that vision globally as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sara. You're doing absolutely great, and I'm very happy to see startups doing absolutely well. Which kind of doctors can join your application?
So all kinds of doctors can join Sehat Kahani platform. If you are working in Pakistan, then all the doctor needs to have is a working PMDC, a Pakistan Medical and Dental Council license. Of course, we are a platform that prefers women doctors coming back with a break. So for them, we have created an online learning management solution. We actually help them to relearn the knowledge that they might have missed out on, and then we re-employ them back into the workforce. But today Sehat Kahani has 90% women doctors and 10% male doctors. You can be a GP or a specialist or a mental wellness expert. The only caveat is you need to have a 3 years experience post your house job or medical college to be active on the platform, and you need to prove documentation that you've worked for 3 years in a big hospital or a tertiary care hospital, as we call it, so that when we know that when you're coming to Sehat Kahani, you have some experience and this is not your first job, so that we can provide good quality care to our consumers.
In terms of service, the doctors run everything online, or they can meet also the patients in venue?
No, everything is online. And the app entirely allows patients to connect to a doctor instantly, connect on appointment, but the app is completely virtual. Not only consultation, you can also order your medicine and book your diagnostics online as well. So if you book your lab through Sehat Kahani, the lab person will come at your home and collect the lab and deliver you the report the next day, or you can go to a designated branch of a partner of Sehat Kahani and get your lab done. And pharmacy can also be delivered at home. But we're a complete telemedicine platform that allows virtual consultations.
I mean, I really like the move to pharmacy. Can you talk a bit more about that?
Absolutely. So we're working for the last 5 to 6 years, and our data tells us that 70% of our consultations generate prescriptions. Now, when we started servicing corporate clients, which is our biggest revenue generator and our most impactful vertical today, we started servicing through 5 insurance company, a total of 715 corporates. When we did our feedback surveys from the patients, they said that they were so happy getting their consultations through Sehat Kahani that they also wanted to order their medicines. We then realized that companies have a corporate pharmacy pool that they either keep within themselves or with the insurance company. But it's a very complicated process in which an employee has to spend and then go back to its corporate to reimburse that amount. So it creates a delay in payment, and the process isn't very transparent. So people also order Pampers and Nido and toothpaste in between the medicines, and it's a hassle for the corporates to verify those prescriptions. So imagine that you go on Sehat Kahani app, you get your consultation done, your prescription is given by the doctor, you go on the app where the medicine delivery is there, and automatically your prescription is filled into your cart, and you can order that within another click, and our rider will deliver it to you. Or you can go to one of our chains, which are our fulfillment centers, and pick it up. Completely cashless, completely transparent, all data, anonymized data, available to your corporate to see in real time what is happening. So that's why it was a demand from the corporate companies. It was a good revenue generator. We saw from data that we have a good value of prescriptions coming in. And that's why, to increase revenue, profitability, and more impact in patients' life, we started to do pharmacy as well. Another point I'll briefly touch upon is Pakistan has a huge problem of counterfeit medicines. So this vertical also allows us to provide quality medicines to our consumers and reduce the burden of counterfeit medicines in the country.
You are closely a very much moving to the B round. So, what's your plan to scale your business, which is already doing extremely well, but I'm sure you want to go farther and farther and farther. How do you scale it outside
Yeah.
Pakistan? Yeah.
Yeah. So our biggest revenue generator, as I said, and the most tested vertical is our corporate application. And we have found that in countries such as UAE, in countries such as Saudi Arabia and Africa, the insurance partners that we're working with in Pakistan have also clients there and have also presence there. So we've already started our operations in Dubai. We have registered the company, and we're launching operations for 50,000 lives in UAE, next to Saudi Arabia and Africa. And the idea is that wherever there is an outpatient dearth with respect to telemedicine, we can fulfill that gap. So any corporate across UAE or Saudi Arabia or Africa, if they're working with an insurance company for inpatient coverage, they can take telemedicine coverage from Sehat Kahani. What we've seen, for example, when we're starting out in UAE, is that we are 4 times cheaper as compared to existing telemedicine players. And we have a proven concept of 2.5 million consultations. So that makes us a very, very good competitor for all the companies that are out there, because we can compete on price, quality, as well as the service that the doctors provide.
Let me close with investors. Your round. I mean, we're already talking about your Serie A round, which is almost close, 500 left.
Yes.
But do you have any who are the investors that already joined your round? What are you looking for to close it?
So the lead investor in the company is called Amana Circle. It's a fund in Singapore, which is made by a Pakistani turned Singaporean. He owns a tertiary care hospital in Pakistan. The second investor owns a fitness chain in Saudi Arabia. And the third is a critical care surgeon in Providence. I think having lead investors as healthcare players was very important for us because they understand the kind of business that we have built. Then we have Epic Angels, which is a female-only investment fund in Singapore. We have IIX, which is Impact Innovation Exchange. And then we have a couple of corporates in Pakistan and family offices that have also invested. I think as moving forward and closing the $500,000, we're looking forward to investors that can help us not only scale nationally in Pakistan, but also regionally as well in UAE, in KSA, in Africa. So we're looking for a more global outreach in the investors that can help us close the round.
Last 10 seconds, if you can deliver an elevator pitch to convince investors, what would be?
Our application in less than an hour helped a 16-year-old boy who was committing suicide in the bathroom by connecting him to a psychologist. I think that many such stories can be impacted and not be there if Sehat Kahani app is available globally.
Sara, thank you so much for coming to our pitch event. I really enjoy, and I really wish you the best. And I hope in EquityMatch we can make some good introduction to investors as well.
Absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone watching today's pitch event. It may be a little bit trouble, but anyway, we can't do anything with technology. We can use it, but sometimes, it is what it is. We are back again this afternoon with Europe and America, and again on Thursday at 5 p.m. UK time, as well Europe and US. Thank you so much, and take care.